admitting that you got inspired by somebody isn't becoming small. It's iza nango mabe te koteka biloko mais sikoyo nani azosomba. Hi guys, welcome back to Topic Thursday. As you can see for the title, today we're talking about interpretations of ideas and crediting the source of inspiration, right? Okay, and I'm not crazy. I cannot be the only one that think this is a thing, because I've seen it far too many times that it sparked a need for me to speak about it. I'm talking about this because there's a thing called plagiarism, there's a thing called trademarking, all the jazz of the people who own materials, who own art, who own anything creative, to their names, by which use and not credit them. Of course, I'm outside because I came to meditate, and then I thought I'd take my camera with me today to just film outside because it's a nice day, and yeah, why not? I don't know if I'm the only one who thinks this is a thing, but I've seen it far too many times that it sparked the need for me to speak about it, because I don't know what it is, but I don't know if it's just in my community as well, or is it happens in other communities. Well, it does happen because we've heard people getting sued before for not crediting the source of inspiration. So why I think it's important as a people, as a community, to know the importance of, first of all, crediting the source. You could get in trouble for not acknowledging an author, an artist, for using the material, or for interpreting the ideas and not openly saying it or crediting them. There's a reason why we credit authors. There's a reason why we credit musicians. There's a reason why there's songs that are remixes, right? If you land on somebody who has means to take it to court, then you're done. You're done out here. So we need to learn to correctly give back credit where it's due. If you see someone's done something good, it's inspired you, you need to credit them. So, okay, I was inspired by such and such person. Here's my interpretation of idea. It doesn't kill. And I think it's the pride. It's a bad. Somebody thinks if they come out to say that they got inspired by somebody, they're gonna think like they're weak, or I don't know why it is, but I try to understand it. But I still think that we as people need to make an effort. Okay, admitting that you got inspired by somebody isn't becoming small. Instead, it values the work of the person, and it also values your interpretation of it, because it allows you to think outside the box. It allows you to see, to develop new ideas. Basically, you get inspired, then you spend time to develop new ideas, and and it's good for other people to see that, oh, this is another person's idea. Look how this other person is interpreting it. I've seen this so many times where somebody gets inspired by an idea, but they don't credit the source, but they then start to style on the person where they just got the inspiration from. Sorry if I look down, I'm just reading so that I'm not going off topic. So yeah, there's a reason why people make a remix to a song. There's a reason why people credit authors when they do assignments. There's a reason why there's something called plagiarism, or in French, plagiat. There's definitely nothing wrong with being inspired, but if you take somebody else's idea, you don't interpret it. You take the ideas as it is and you use it. The person whose idea you've used, they are able to tell. We can tell. I can always tell. I might not say anything, but I can always tell when somebody takes my idea. I've sat down and then literally come with a concept, to represent something that I want to do, and that somebody just takes it. So I just need to pour a drink. It's so hot. The best drink, yeah, free advert. Woo! That hit the spot. I can't even lie. I can always tell when somebody takes my idea. Not that I have a problem with it, but I can tell that they've taken my idea and they haven't credited me, or I can see that they've taken somebody else's idea and they haven't credited them, and they claim that the idea is theirs and they can do it 10 times better. Like, why this competition? Take the idea, interpret it in a way that it shows how you think, it shows how you develop the idea. It's like, do that type of competition. Don't take somebody else's idea and then begin to style it on them and say that you can do it 10 times better. Like, there's no reason why you're doing that. It's basically stealing and being proud. Let's just call it that. It's like I was saying, there's a reason why you'll cite an author in your essay. If you just go onto Google and get materials, use it on your assignment, and you don't say it's from X, they can fail you on your course. Because you need to say you're using somebody else's idea to back your own opinion, for example. It's just normal to do that, right? So like I was saying, don't get me wrong, I think it's absolutely okay to be inspired, but don't stop at that. Interpret ideas by adding your own twang in it, like add your own twist in it, give it your identity. Get inspired, give your own identity. Like, I don't know about you, but lately I've seen like everybody in my community are basically selling food. So for this part, I'm actually going to speak Lingala. I need to speak to my Congolese people because I think it actually concerns them. Bon, tout cela là, nous, balamai, ok? Donc, depuis confinement, je sais pas, peut-être avant, presque tout le monde n'a réseaux sociaux nanga bazoteka biloko kolia. En tout cas, je sais pas si je rêve, je sais pas si c'est juste moi, mais na ndenge na moneli bato nyonso tout bazoteka biloko. Bazoteka ni biloko pe kaka moko kwanga na ntaba, kwanga na dendo. Donc c'est biloko nyonso eza nyonso to eza biloko moko. Eza nango mabe te koteka biloko, mais sikoyo nani azosomba. Ah, bato nyonso tu bakomi ba chef banani nani azosomba. Donc c'est pour dire que eza nango mabe te oteka biloko, mais pourquoi ozoteka? Il faut yeba bongo. Pour business eza que ozo business eza que ozo résoudre problème quelconque. Donc ceux qui déjà 10 personnes bazoteka déjà kwanga na ntaba par exemple. Yo sikoyo ozozwa idée ya koyoteka biloko fo omilobela yo moko. Eloko nini akosala pona business nanga ezala différent na bato oyo bazoteka déjà kwanga na ntaba. Donc eloko nini oko apporter na kwanga na ntaba on a nini, mais toi ozoya na business wana ozoya comme donc ozoya kobakisa nini quoi, ozoya kobakisa nini na marché ya kwanga na ntaba. Par exemple, tomesa na ndenge na biso ya kolamba chaque fois, mais ya chef moko na Instagram, chef Mike. Donc je sais pas si biso se toyebi tout le monde a ndenge asala ka cuisine. Donc aye aza chef azo sala ba plat moko ezo bakisa quoi à résoudre problème, parce que na culture ba congolais, je sais pas ce qui te sala ka fine dining, mais lui quand même a bakisi eloko. Donc eza biloko Congo ya culture na biso, mais azo bimisango na ndenge maboy. Donc aye na comme abakisi eloko asika quoi, azo présenter biloko ba congolais na new light. Like when you look at it, it doesn't look like Congolese food. Ils ont mon année biloko ba congolais, mais ça biloko ba congolais, vous voyez un peu. Donc c'est ça qu'on interpréter ba idée. Donc moi personnellement je m'inspire trop naïe parce que je trouve que à ça la bien. Et puis fine dining c'est comment il a passion ngai quoi. Donc na liana ça. Donc parenthèse, closing the bracket for the Congolese thing, but literally I just wanted to say that I know so many people that have fallen victim of this, like they aren't being taken. If it's a lack of knowledge, which I think it is, if it's a lack of knowledge, we need to then start fixing that. It doesn't remove anything from you as a person to say that you got inspiration. I think it's pride and it's toxic behavior to think that you can take somebody else's idea and use it. You don't even know, like, this person might have spent time and time working on the concept, working their ideas, putting them together, and then they're gonna bring out the thing, you're gonna get inspired, and you're just gonna completely ignore that they put in work. Like, this is why people get frustrated, this is why people get angry, this is why some people even sue others for taking ideas. I'm going to bring this example because I think it's a classic. We all seen Beyonce taking an idea of a Congolese guy for a video. I recently found out that apparently she paid him beforehand, but obviously other people didn't know that. They just saw Beyonce using the same concept as the Congolese guy, and you know, those type of things can happen when you don't credit the source of inspiration. Because as we watch, I haven't watched that video, but I know the story and I know the Congolese guy's music, whatever. But apparently, like, it was never credited that that's where that idea came from. You know, in the what you call it, in Beyonce's video, for example, at the end of the video, there was no credit for this guy. This is why people came for her, because even if she paid him money to say, okay, you know, this idea came from X and Y, from X, what's his name? I'll look for the guy's name when I finish. Just to say that the inspiration came from this guy would have like avoided her all the trouble that she got. Do you know what I mean? So this is the type of thing I'm trying to say. We as a people need to get to a point where we are openly saying, I got an inspiration from such person. Like, some people might not realize that. Like, I personally can tell when somebody takes my idea. I can see, I might not say anything, but I can always tell when somebody's taking my idea, especially if the person is in my community. I can always tell. But we don't talk about this because people just think that if we talk about it, it means that you're jealous. No, there's being jealous, and there's being legal, and there's being conscious of what you're doing. If you don't know, then I'm informing you that when you take people's ideas, you don't credit, it's bad, it's illegal. Get inspired by my work and you start to look down on me. Like, does it make sense? We are very proud as people, and we don't like to admit that we can get inspired by people. But getting inspired is very normal. Like, don't get me wrong, I'm not saying getting inspired is bad, but when you get inspired by someone, you need to be able to say, okay, I got inspired by this person. Like, it doesn't kill you, it doesn't kill you at all. Like that, like it does hurt. Like, as a creative, I'm just gonna be honest. I'm not gonna try and beat around the bush. It's not that we are jealous or we don't want other people to progress. It's basically you overlooking our hard work and then claiming it's yours. I've seen a lot of my pictures that I put on my cooking page. I've seen it, people use it. I've seen people reuse my recipes without crediting me. I've seen it happen. Not that I really care, because that's the reason why we share, but it doesn't remove anything from another human being to say, oh yeah, you inspire me. So thank you for watching my video. I hope I made sense. Thank you for connecting with me. I hope to see you next week with another topic. So as I said, if it's happened to you, leave a comment and tell me your experience, and let's teach each other. I'm not saying that I'm perfect, but I'd like to recognize that I've gotten inspiration from someone, and it doesn't change nothing about my existence, literally. In fact, it values the other person's work, and it values my work as well. But if you take somebody else's idea and you don't credit them, it kind of devalues you, because everybody knows where you got the inspiration from. Do you know what I mean? So authenticity is something that we as a people need to work hard on, and I see this a lot in my community. Like I said, okay, so anyway, thank you for connecting with me. I hope to see you next week. Ciao ciao. To be like that as a people, I think it's oh god, oh god. So basically a dog walked in, and then yeah, it freaked me out. Whew. Breathe. There's the dog, look, can you see it? Anyway.